Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to a ship review. Now today, we're taking a good look around the Cutlass Red. Now the Cutlass Red is, you can probably tell from the side, it is a medical rescue ship. It does come with some pretty decent features that are inside, or outside, but we'll take a look at them in a little bit. And today, we're going to have a look around outside and also take it for a little bit of a flight as well. So here it is. Quite a few of you have probably seen the Cutlass before. I actually really like this. I think the colour scheme looks really good. I've always been a fan of like red and black together. Looks really nice with the white as well. The materials look fantastic. I really like it. Let's take a good look around. So it does come with some small weapons. Nothing too cracking really. If you're going to be doing medical, you're not really going to be getting into hopefully too many engagements. Should be saving lives, not taking lives. We've got these little legs here. Done a really good job with the paint scheme. Actually, that's a different colour as well. Just noticed that. Is that actually red, or let's go around the other side. It looks... Oh, it is red. It just looked like a darker colour. So you got the red... You got this sort of grey colour, the white and the yellow. I suppose it had to be red, to be fair, being a medical ship. And I don't know what the policy is when you see a medical ship in game. Do you shoot it or don't you? Yeah. Looks nice. It's going to look underneath. Done a really good job of this. Got the old claw feet there. You can see the little claws dug in. Now, one of the things I did notice underneath, what I didn't notice on the previous ones, was these things. Look, these hooks. All these hooks, look. So that's obviously for carrying a thing underneath, like a container or something. It's the only thing I can think of. Let me know in the comments what you think they are. I'm sure it might be on the documentation somewhere. It's got to be for carrying something, because they're chunky eyes, aren't they? Got a little number on the bottom here. There's some letters on the bottom there. Maybe we can have a look when we get inside. Really, really cool engines as well. You can move these into VTOL and out of VTOL mode. And I can confirm VTOL works really well on this ship. It's only this sort of the older ships that don't work too well on VTOL. I think they just need a bit of a rework on the actual, probably, you know, the maths that's put into it. What I find with this, VTOL's good. Less fuel as well. Engines are awesome, don't they? Always reminded me of sort of a Transformer ship, this, because it looks like a head of one of the Transformers. And I've noticed these little things sticking off all these, you can see these poles coming down. There's quite a few of them around the place. I've never seen them somewhere else. Here they are, they're up the top there. This is one of the first ships to get proper airlocks as well, although they don't work at the moment. It's got them. I did try doing this, and I'm doing it this way because you can just about see there. We'll have a look at that when we go inside, because you can see the buttons better. But yeah, it does have side hatches, which is great news. Nothing like the ones we have on the other Cutlass, where you just open the door and then it's man overboard. These are proper airlocks. And they're on both sides as well. Got the rear here, there is a little bit of a lip hanging over the back there as well. What a fantastic looking ship. Makes me want to buy one. There is actually a really good reason to buy one of these now, or maybe swap it out, and that is some of them features inside, but we'll take a look at that in a bit. We'll just complete the tour. I've got to compliment RSI on the lighting, the design. It's just fantastic. The way they've got these little lights here, orange lights here, the little... That's actually connected to the weapon system. When I turn the weapon system off, that turns off. I think that's connected to the scanner array, maybe. But we can press them buttons when we get inside. They've got all these lights down here as well. Different colours, and it just brings a fantastic... Just look at that. The depth of field, it just looks incredible. Very, very impressed with this one. Way better than the other Cutlass from the lighting and the way it's been constructed. Almost like the other ones could do with a little bit of a pass. Typical door, you click on the old thing and it opens. They have actually introduced some buttons in here as well. They didn't work earlier. Over here, look. Wow. Buttons, guys, confirmed. No more Dyson. Farewell. Rest in peace, Mr. Dyson. Here we go. So let's just close this door, because this is where you start. No, I don't want to get in the bed. And what you would notice is between the, let's call it cargo bay area, there is an airlock there. Makes sense, because this, obviously you open the door, your beds would be flying out the freaking back of the ship. And then in here, let's have a look what we got. Got a nice button there, this thing here. That could be 1, 2, 3, that could be, well, it says system access, so it's got to be something to do with the doors. Haven't spotted the modules yet. Oh, there's a bit of a breach there, guys. We've got a breach. It's a bit weird. It's just moved away a bit, isn't it, obviously? Take it back to the manufacturer. Crazy Cat5 cables going nuts there by the look of it. Holy Jesus Christ, how many PCs they got here? More over there as well. Component, it's obviously going to be a component of some sort. Very much the same. Should we see if all them things move in the walls? Oh yeah, they do. Not as animated as I thought it was going to be fair. Textures change a little bit, don't they, when the door opens? I don't know if you noticed that. We'll do it one more time, show what I mean. Watch the textures just go really pants all of a sudden, look. Don't know why. Let's close that up. Get a bit of a draft, it's chilly out there. Right, now. Through the airlock. Chunky door here. When I say airlock, the back door's got to be closed to open this door. And this is what you get in here. You get 2 beds. You can do something cool with these. We'll have a look at that in a second. You get some beds here. I think some of the lighting's messed up at the moment, so just getting a little bit of torchlight. Could be modules in that center section there, maybe. Beds. And then the 2 airlocks both sides. You do have a couple of options on these. If you hold down, you can see it's a bit weird at the moment. So you got open door, closed door. I know nothing's happening, but you get what I'm getting at. That's what it's. That's how it's going to work. You can see there's the inner and outer door there. Same on this side as well. I've tried this one. Maybe it's a little bit of a bug. Makes all the noises. Maybe it's open, but it's not open. Nah, that's not the case neither. Let's say there. Oh wow, really? Surely you need... That looks like a gas mask. So, what we got here? What's this thing here? Emergency supplies. Have we got anything around here? Wow, the detail they've gone to here with all these conduits and all this sort of stuff. No, it looks like it was snowing in here a little bit. Like the lighting on the floor as well, looks nice. The lights obviously go brighter because this seems really... I don't know, does it? This side's okay, over this side's a bit dark. A bit dingy over here. Could do with a few lights over here. Maybe some of the bulbs are out or something. Right, medical things. So this is what you got. And this is why I think this is going to be quite a popular ship, like in the PTU. Not because of the medical feature. The fact that you can set this as your spawn location. So you just look over here. Click on this. Set as your ICU. You wait. Oh, it's alright. I already did it already. There we go. It goes green. I did it earlier. What that means is when you die, you can spawn in that bed and you get out. Pretty cool. Normally, I haven't fully tested it to see if you can get 20 people, you all pick the same bed. What happens if you spawn at the same time? Or is that actually my bed now? No one else can spawn on this ship other than me on that bed. Needs a little bit of testing. To be fair, I've not read any posts on it as yet. And you got another one over here. Outside of that, obviously, once we get the full medical features, they will have a medical functionality as well. You can sort of guess that by this thing here. Body. Head, your brain. All looks healthy. Pretty cool, though. Like it. So like I said, you could bop around the verse. You know, do a couple of box deliveries. If the game crashes or, you know, you die by falling down a hole or something, just respawn back in here. Off you go again. Don't know how that's going to work, though, when get into a PvP fight. You shoot someone, spawn back in the ship, you go out the back door and engage them again. Don't know how that's going to work. Moving on. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Just noticed that. It looks like we've got a bit of a hole here. Hello? Probably should leave that bit. Don't want to fall through it. Seen this before, but we'll have a little bit of a ganders around. Quite impressive. What the hell are they? That's sort of freaking speakers up there. Nightclub. Boxes here. That's going to be for suits. Hang your suits up and all your stuff. I think it is anyway. It looks like hooks, doesn't it? Maybe your own little personal storage here. Over this side, what we got? We've got more beds, so we've got 4 beds in total. That thing was a bit weird. What that is? Maybe it's just a light. Yeah, it's just a light. A weird hole there, but let's not worry about that. Then up the front, it's a beautiful place where we landed here. This looks awesome here. The lighting's done really well. Everything just looks fantastic. You've got your system access control right next to you there as well. I wonder if you can see that in the seat. We'll take a look at that. It's over both sides. There's the co-pilot. Look, the co-pilot's got it as well. They did mention this a little while ago, didn't they, about the access control to the ships, and you can set permissions and stuff like that. Maybe that's something to do with that. I don't think we've missed anything else back here. Put the old light on. I think we're all done there, aren't we? Like I said, a bit of adjustment of the lights. Easy fix though, eh? Right, let's go and show you the other cool stuff that this comes with.
Your flares are online.
Should we do the power up thing so you can all hear it?
Shield system offline.
Let's do the old power up so you can hear the voice.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
That's an okay startup. Have noticed they've done a bit of a sound pass on this as well, which makes it sound pretty cool. Let's take off a little bit first of all, shall we? Oh, nearly. That was very close there. How far are we here? Right, okay, so obviously you've got the VTOL mode, which we're in at the moment. I think this looks so nice, it's come around from this angle. I really like the colour scheme. I know I said it earlier, but it just looks so nice. The white, the red, and the grey. Freaking awesome. Put the landing gear up, first of all. Quite graceful there. Then you got your VTOL. Now you're in your sort of flight mode. Just looks so cool, this ship. Oh, they have party piece as well with this one. You can put on the lights. Look, check this out, look. How cool's that? When I turned that on, I was like, oh yes. Oh dear. Oh, for a moment I thought, well, where's the siren? Yeah, I know, you can't hear anything in space, but we could have had sirens anyway. But yeah, look at that. How cool is that? You can get it from the front as well. Then white lights flashing, it's hard to tell. No, is that there actually lights underneath the headlights there? Even underneath, little, oh, it looks so cool. Makes me want to be a medic. Doctor Tactical Advance. I think I could do it, you know? So overall, what do I think of the Cutlass Red? I think it's an absolute awesome ship. I think the design looks really nice. I love the colour scheme. I love the fact that you can spawn in that bed as well. And once the medical features come in later on down the line, it's only going to make it even better. And with all the flashing lights as well, it's a definite win for me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.